Welcome back. Another study session. Today, I want to do all the kanji in 5. Hopefully all of Unit 1. I don't know if it's unit or section, since there are, I guess, like 4... Oh, that's right. It was units and subunits. So I want to finish Unit 1, since half the kanji are ones we should have already done and practiced from Unit 3. That'll be the end of today. To start, I want to see how many of the grammar I don't want to say grammars, because I don't know if that's like correct. We could say grammar lessons. That'll be probably easier. That sounds better, since grammar is not really a pluralized noun. So, at least from things that I reckon as pluralizing nouns, like you wouldn't say like, oh, I saw one car. I saw 2 cars. That's a normal pluralized noun. Besides the point, I want to check to see if I remember all the grammar lessons, and if there's any struggle points or ones that I've forgotten, then I will also try to go back and reread. But other than that, that's kind of the game plan for today. Don't really have a time for how long that's going to take. Just kind of want to go out and do it. So we'll kind of just want to write them all out, see if I remember all of them. If there's any that I forgot or missed, go back, reread, double check. Then we will finish, hopefully, Unit 1 today in this book, and we'll call it a day there. If you want to keep up the study session, maybe subscribe, turn on notifications. That way you get reminded, hey, time to study. Get your butt up. You have to do your daily study session. Doesn't have to be crazy, Some days you have energy, some days you don't. Been plenty of days I've recorded only 30 minutes. Some days I've recorded hour, maybe hour and a half. And even on top of those, like what I've recorded, I usually study outside of when I record. For instance, at lunch, doing my homework, or maybe at night now, doing our journal entries, doing our WaniKani reviews, clearing those out every day. Just extra work. And then hopefully now we can start adding writing kanji to that daily routine, just so that way we can get used to it. I won't do it for today's homework, just because I feel like that will be too much kanji if we're doing all of this book, WaniKani reviews, and hopefully in your journal, if you're doing like I woke up at this time, then you'll be hopefully writing or typing numbers in that. So we'll save writing kanji for maybe tomorrow, since I think we will start Unit 4 tomorrow, based on our discussion yesterday. Without further ado, let's see if we can remember everything. Okay, I think I know what I want to do. So for these questions, we are not going to do the questions. We're going to learn the kanji. we're only going to read these pages and do homework based on them. And when I'm going to come back on my own to look at these and see how much I can read and understand. Because at this point, I don't think I know all of these sentences and vocabulary, and that's what's stopping me, especially for this second half. So I think for now, let's just finish the kanji. Actually, you know what? That'll be the homework. Since we've done these before, and we kind of studied a lot of those. Homework, finish Unit 4, so person, man, woman, father, mother, child, friend. Finish writing, finish Unit 1. That'll be the homework. Don't do the question section. We will do that later. I feel like the question section might be helpful to check our kanji knowledge as well as our grammar and vocabulary, because a lot of the sentence structures I just saw on the first lesson I don't recognize. So we might be putting this on the back burner, to be honest, until we get more through Genki. If that's the level of N5, we'll have to see. All right, let's wrap up today. Did the review, started doing this book, realized we're not going to be doing a lot in this book. So cutting today a little bit shorter than I wanted. But finish Unit 1, just writing, learning the kanji. Try to read the meanings and some of the pronunciations. Tomorrow, we're going to get into Unit 4, grammar. That'll probably take up most of the day. And I might also do a practice in my book for all the Unit 1 kanji. Just so that way I can show kind of how I want to practice the kanji. With that, I think we're going to be done for today. I'm going to finish just writing the kanji. I don't think there's too much of a difference. I'm kind of just going to do the same thing I did with the first section. Just read, know which one's kunyomi, which one's onyomi. So hiragana is kunyomi. Hiragana is kunyomi. Katakana is onyomi. So just keep that in mind as you're going through it. That way you can remember. But try to memorize as much as the kunyomi onyomi readings as possible. And then we will try to get some of the practice done. At least at the very minimum, finish this one. I feel like because we did it today, I will show you how to practice this tomorrow. So that way, because I have a good idea of kind of how to do it with just scratch paper, because you can probably buy or look up a billion different ways to learn it, but I kind of like just being able to practice with just scratch paper. For example, writing out a conversation, trying to use as much of the grammar as you possibly remember, trying to use kanji to involve that. So things like that. Anyways, thank you for watching. Your homework, finish this, do your journal, clear your Wanikani reviews, and yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you.